What's going on? I just have to listen to this Courtney Love rant for a second about Billy Corgan.
So many dark forces that were against me. Seriously, I had the cops in my home on 3 occasions, twice real LAPD, and once like these weird participants trying to take me to the loony bin. Like, what?
What the heck? Oh, good song though. But yeah, anyways, it's Super Bowl Sunday weekend. And basically, I have to say that I'm pulling for the Packers. And this really hurts me as a Tampa Bay fan because they're former division rivals, and I used to hate the fact that all these people from the upper Midwest would come down and buy out the stadium, and so it'd be pretty much a Packers home game in Tampa. But now it's 2011, and you know they're in another division, so it's not a big deal as much as it used to be. And I don't know, it's something about the Steelers I just really don't, I don't know, care for as much. I don't know. Not like I really, you know, have any issues with, like, you know, Big Ben or Troy Polamalu, whoever. Though I think, you know, their defense is kind of dirty-ish. But I mean, not really, like, you know, nasty, dirty. But to make a long story short, basically, you know, a long time ago, a guy from Youngstown, New York, Daryl Johnston, Moose, did basically won his 2 Super Bowl rings, and a little village, you know, got their Super Bowl ring. Now, number 44, you know, Starks, the running back for Green Bay, you know, is in a big game. And I'm hoping that Niagara Falls, New York gets their ring finally for something. I mean, you know, I'm not really a big Niagara Falls booster. The place is kind of like a big cesspool. But they have some great Italian restaurants and a waterfall. But I hope he wins. I hope Green Bay wins. You know, that's really all I hope for there. But anyways, I'm on my way to Lewiston and to get myself a cup of coffee from the Orange Cat. Best frickin' coffee ever, and also a loaf of DiCamillo's bread. But I gotta say though, I like DiCamillo's, but Canadian Italian bread is so much better. I don't know why or what's the big difference. But if I had time today, I would definitely drive across the border, go to Portage Bakery or some other place and grab some Italian Canadian bread. I mean, DiCamillo's is pretty good, but like, it's too sugary. The sugary is just not cool at all. But the Orange Cat coffee is just out of this world. I mean, you know, everything there is organic for the most part, and even the cups are biodegradable too, so all around it's a good thing. And you know what? I mean, it's not in a metro urban area, but it's really 10 times freaking cooler than like Spot Coffee is, or what it claims to be, or perpetrate itself as. You know, something that started up as original Buffalo business, and oh yeah, we're Spot, we're local, this and that. I mean, the guy who originally ran Spot couldn't run a business. I mean, he just didn't know how to basically keep track of the books, and then he sold a bunch of stock to suckers in the Elmwood Village. Like, oh yeah, I want to own some Spot Coffee. Never disclosing the fact that the guy owed big time money to the IRS for employment taxes. He was basically stealing out of his employees' Social Security and Medicare tax, never paying them, or never paying the government for them. And the guy's just you know, a dumbass. And then they end up getting bought out by a Canadian hedge fund out of Toronto. And you know, it's actually probably more corporate than Starbucks is. I mean, at least the people at Starbucks get health insurance if they work there and they want it. You know, health insurance is very important in today's day and age. You know, say what you want about Obamacare, this and that, man. It's not 2014 yet. You don't have those vouchers, and heck, the law might even get struck down by the Supreme Court for all we know. So to have health insurance is really important, and Starbucks provides that, and Spot doesn't. And there's a popo. Good old state police, wow. But like I said, I don't think there's a law about talking in your car to a camera, as long as it's not a cell phone. So yeah, whatever. But it's just a better feeling, you know, going this place, because like I said, I mean, the guys, you know, are locally owned. They live in Lewiston. You know, they employ Lewiston people, and, you know, it's really a warm, fuzzy experience every time you go in that place. I mean, it's an old farmhouse. You know, it's really rustic, you know, 18-something floorboards and everything else. You know, and the people there are all eccentric. So, I mean, people that have made it in this world and have had good fortune. So, by the grace of God, you know, they're, you know, giving you great advice and speaking intelligently about great things and great novels and this and that. But I don't know. I have to get going. I've been rambling long enough.